हेलो। तो कल मैंने रिकॉर्डिंग नहीं करी है कॉज कल आई वाज टायर्ड, आई वाज डूइंग पता नहीं क्या क्या, बट दिस इज मॉर्निंग, अर्ली मॉर्निंग। चेक द टाइम, चेक द टाइम, इट्स गोइंग टू बी 6। स्ट्रेचिंग डन थोड़ा सा, एंड नाउ वी आर ऑन दिस कम्युनिकेशन. दिस वॉज द चैनल आई वॉज टॉकिंग अबाउट. दिस इज द गाय विन Yang. It's Vin Giang. He's the guy. See, you might have seen him. कम्युनिकेट करता है, कोचेस करता है, कम्युनिकेशन एंड ऑल, सब कुछ कम्युनिकेशन रिलेटेड, लाइक वॉइस ट्रेनिंग एंड ऑल, ट्रेनिंग फॉर नेटवर्किंग, पब्लिक मीटिंग एंड ऑल, सबके लिए बंदा ट्रेन करता है. फ्री वर्कशॉप्स, ऑफकोर्स पेड भी है, बट one of the best educator, communicator, coach, communication coach I found over internet is this Vin Giang. So I was seeing his latest video, and it's just three days ago. Name is Symbol Framework. Your conversations that makes your conversation 10x better. It's this. It's like high, low, and buffalo, if the spelling is right. High, low, buffalo. Basically, the full video was about initiating, like how do you initiate, the conversation. So when you meet a person, for the random strange person you meet, you do not know who is it, how is it, how you what that person is, what that person do or not. So you see him, you feel like I should talk, and for talking you need something like maybe a good conversation, a good conversation, something interesting, something what he wants. If you can get something what he wants, if you can talk something what he likes or what he doesn't like about, if you can give him that comfort that he can talk. So and how do you give that comfort? By talking his things. You in conversation, it is kind of a rule, kind of. If I'm wrong, just suggest me. How do? You have to take this, like you have to talk about him, what he likes. So how do you start? Of course, for that, for starting conversation, you have to give some conversational threads. Conversational threads matlab conversational threads, threads. Conversational threads matlab क्या होता है? You start a conversation. You can start it like, hey, and my name is this. I do this. Like I am a BTech engineer. That's it. Like this is just a straight line. There's nothing in it for that other person to talk about. If he's not from BTech background or engineering background, he will not be much interested to talk about. But if you can give him, some threads so he can pick, like, hey, I am 23 years old, 23 years old young man trying for startups, building his career, building new skills in tech, building communicational skills, adventurous, gym jana hai, I do swimming, I do book reading and all. Basically, you have given so much of threads. If this person have more threads to talk about, like he can pick about, oh, how's your life going as young man, how you are in engineering, like how do you, like what sport do you, or what's your bench press, what's your bench press. This is conversational threads. Now that person is more comfortable, like that now person have more things to talk about, and same, you have more things to share. So how do you start? You start with a framework is high, low, buffalo. High means positive. You start with something positive. You share something negative. Buffalo is like interesting. For example, hey, थोड़ा सा मॉर्निंग टाइम में तो मेरे को जुकाम है, बट how do you start a conversation? Like high, low, buffalo. You will, this is a framework, and while following a framework, it becomes easy for your brain to structure things out. And remember, whenever you feel like you do not have things to say, take a pause. This is a very very important thing in communication. Take a pause. If you don't have things, you can take a pause. You can think. So starting with it, high, low, buffalo. At this moment I'm not having any thought to think about, so I'm going to generate at this moment like hi, uh, I am a 23 years old boy, a young man looking. It's hard, like, forming a sentence, it's a hard thing. I think I'll be taking a time. Let me pause it, then we'll start again. Okay, so I just thought I'm not getting any ideas about. So we'll start from from this only. We'll create a sentence for this high low buffalo. Oh, and just to be sure, I haven't searched. I was just sitting here only, just thinking something. So starting. Hey, I started this video watching this video by Vinh Giang about communication to improve my communication. That's a positive. Low, cause I've no negative, cause I've felt many times that I lack my communication skills while sharing my thoughts, while sharing my ideas about, or while having that, or while processing others' ideas. Interesting, but interestingly, while sometimes that miscommunication feels good, you share some silly things, and then then everyone laughs. That's interesting, but that sometimes it's not. And I think interesting, yeah, full stop. And now what I felt, positive one was good, negative one was good, but interesting wasn't. Let's try once more. Another try. Hey, I'm a young man who is trying to improve his communication. So I started this video, the simple framework that makes your conversation 10x better by Vinh Giang. This was posted 3 days ago. I was feeling very negative, so I have started this communication practicing from past 2 days. Negative, because I felt too bad for myself when I was communicating without a frameworks. I was getting lost in my thoughts. I was not able to process it. So that's why, interestingly, I just came upon this to record myself while recording and while seeing. So second, that's full stop. Second one felt good, and yeah. And here there was a line. Let me show you if I can take a pause. This was the quote, you know, given by Vinh Giang. It's like, read, the price you have to pay to become great is you first have to be a little shit. That's a cool thing. Oh yeah, what is this? Sorry. That's a cool thing. Because we are practicing. We have to be a little messy here. We have to be a little shit here while improving us. So that's for communication today. Felt good. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to upload it on YT Studios, and from there it will be uploaded to YT YouTube on my channel, and there I'll be creating a playlist for communication. Playlist for communication for my communication. Like there will be a playlist like communication name, communication practice, and yeah, that's for today. Bye.